Welcome back, Tiger sports fans, for another episode of Tiger Sports Nation. I'm your host, Katie Moore.
And I'm Tessa Coker, and we're going to get you caught up on Tiger sports from this past week.
The women's basketball team is going dancing. They played in the North Coast Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Tournament Championship game on Saturday, following their quarterfinal and semifinal victories. In the quarterfinal game against Worcester, the Tigers won with an ending score of 82-47. And to advance to the championship, DePauw beat Denison in the quarterfinal game 76-69. The NCAC championship game was one for the ages as Lena Prusko's clutch free throws secured DePauw's 56-53 victory over Ohio Wesleyan. The Tigers now have an automatic spot in the NCAA Division III championship for the 23rd time. TSN captured the raw emotions of players and coaches, offering insights into the triumph and the journey ahead.
Gritty. I mean, it wasn't pretty at times, and it's hard to play a team 3 times and to play back-to-back at such important games. So we weren't perfect, but we were gritty, and so really proud of the responses that we had, that we did a nice job on the boards, and Alina stepping up and making those 2 free throws is beautiful.
Oh, I mean, honestly, like I said, the way I played today, I don't think I deserve it, but I mean, it's an honor. It really is. It just reflects on my teammates, the coaches. They have trust in me to, put me in on those situations, and, I'm proud to be the point guard for this team, and I try to run the show as much as I can. I try to facilitate, try to score when I can, and, it's a huge honor. I'm really happy.
I definitely, the nerves got to me a little bit in the first half, but then third quarter, I had this great feeling. I was like, we're winning this. This is gonna be the end of it, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
We're so happy to be playing in March, right? That was a goal, and kind of monkey off our back a little bit. We were picked 4th in the conference this year, so to really kind of rise to the challenge, super proud of this group. And let's go see what we can do. It'll be nice to face someone that you didn't play 3 times already, but it won't be easy.
The Tigers are hosting Berea College this Friday in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
The men's basketball team season came to a close last Tuesday at Worcester. The Tigers forced the game to overtime, only losing by 3 with a final score of 83-80. Grant Niego led DePauw with 21 points, and Caleb Washington posted 20. Washington, along with Ref Stevenson, led the team in rebounds as they collected 7 each. The Tigers finished their season at 12-14.
The women's and men's track and field teams both competed in the NCAC Indoor Track and Field Championships this past weekend. The women's team placed 2nd, and the men's team placed 6th.
The women had a record-breaking weekend as they totaled a program record of 162 team points. They collected 30 top 10 finishes over the weekend, with 15 of those being top 3 all-conference finishes. We want to highlight the conference champions and the school record performances. The 4x200 relay team of Katie Moore, Annalise Grammel, Elizabeth Rayborn, and Shelby Stahl took home first place and broke the school record time with a time of 1:46:13. Lily Monnett won the 1-mile race with a time of 5:15:44. She was also named the NCAC Indoor Distance Athlete of the Year. Sophie Porter won the 5,000-meter run with a time of 17:47:69, and she also won the 3,000-meter race, clocking a 10:26:55. The distance medley relay of Emma Jacobs, Ava Knight, Aubrey Asdell, and Lily Monnett took home first place, running 12:29:30. The 4x400-meter relay team broke the school record and got 2nd place. The team of Katie Moore, Liberty Scott, Annalise Grammel, and Shelby Stahl clocked a 4:01:29.
And the men's team collected 17 top 10 finishes. 5 of those performances placed in the top 3, earning all conference honors. The Tigers had 1 conference champion and 2 program records this past weekend. Daniel Jansen won the 60-meter hurdles and broke his own school record, running the race in 8.32 seconds. The 4x200-meter relay team of Connor Gasser, Caleb Strong-Jones, Grant Hunt, and Colin O'Malley broke the school record, clocking a 1:31:39. Both the women's and men's indoor track and field season concluded with the conference championships, so they will open up their outdoor season at Rose-Hulman on March 16th.
The women's tennis team played 3 times this past weekend. On Friday, they won 5-4 at Principia. The doubles team of Ellen Gardner and Kat Wilder won 8-2, and another doubles team of Katie King and Alex Preston won 8-4. Wilder, Green, and Bella DiNardo each collected single victories in the win over Principia. The Tigers split ways on Saturday as part of the team hosted Whitman and another group of Tigers traveled to WashU. The Tigers fell short of victory in both places 0-9. They are set to take the court again this Friday at the home versus Hanover. The first serve is scheduled for 3:30 p.m.
The men's lacrosse team played at home on Sunday against Kalamazoo and won 8-5. Henry White led the team with 3 goals, and Anthony Reinhardt had a team high of 12 saves. The Tigers will be back in action this Saturday at North Central College with a game time set for 2 p.m.
And that's it for Tiger Sports this week. Now it's time for a hot topic where we talk about something from the Tiger sports world or the greater sports world that we just can't stop thinking about. Katie?
I can't stop thinking about DePauw women's sports. The women's team winning the NCAC is so awesome. It was mentioned that they were ranked 4th going into the season and then came out on top, which I think is super exciting. Shameless plug, women's track and field team had a huge weekend. Our coach wore a shirt that said DePauw never quits, and I don't think that can be any more true. Everybody showed out this weekend. We could have sat here for hours and talked about all the top 10 finishes, but we just kept it to champions. Tessa, 2nd place in the triple jump with an indoor PR, which was huge. We had a lot of people and a lot of events. It was really fun to be a part of, really fun to participate in, and the future's bright for the DePauw track team. So, anyways.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about how Katie over here competed in conference for the pentathlon last weekend and then came back this past weekend and competed in 4 different individual events, 2 of them being relays that both broke records, which is absolutely insane for coming off of such a big weekend last weekend.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate it, and I know we're both really grateful to be on such a good team. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode of Tiger Sports Nation. Once again, I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Tessa Coker, and as always,
Roll Tigs!